at the gym, at Gold's Gym, and I think this is probably happening at gyms across America, where like trans women are going into the women's locker room and not really caring about how women feel about it. And it's really hurtful, yo. Like, how you gonna say you want to be a woman or that you are a woman, but you don't give a fuck how women feel? Today I was naked in the locker room. I turn around and there's a man there in boy clothes, lip gloss, standing there looking at me. I'm butt naked. So the first thing I think is maybe there's a worker in here. Maybe I missed the sign. I say the word sir to say, sir, what are you doing in here? He goes, don't fucking talk to me. I'm a woman. I have a right to be in here. Immediately, I'm fucking pissed because I'm butt naked. I feel violated. I feel like weird. Like, I don't want to deal with this, right? So the girls are walking in and they're seeing the commotion and they actually chime in and say, yo, I don't know why he's in here. He's not supposed to be in here. And then I talk to the people that work at Gold's Gym and they don't really have anything to do. They just like, oh, we can file a report about it, incident report. What the fuck is going on? Like, listen, how can you say you're a woman or you want to be a woman and you don't care how women feel? That's nothing more manly than not giving a fuck about how women feel, I'd like to think. And I get it, like, everybody has their own things, and I don't want to say that I know everything about gay rights or trans rights. I'm a lesbian. I've been a lesbian my whole life. I treat people how I want to be treated regardless of whatever their sexual orientation is or whatever they decide. So I'm not transphobic, and I'm not homophobic. I'm not straightphobic. I'm not racist. None of these things. I just believe in treating people how I want to be treated. Why do you guys think it's okay for men to be in the women's restroom? And like, when is the cutoff point? Is it like, oh, you cut off your penis, you can come in here? Why aren't women making the laws? And if you really want to fucking be safe and feel good, why don't we just make trans restrooms? Because it ain't right. The way I feel right now.
All right, so before we get the conversation started, it's two parts to this video. So I want to show you how what you sell can be misjudged based off of what you sell. So mute your mics, and I'm going to show you the second part video. Hold on. God damn. Just a second. Hey, can everybody hear me? Everything good?
You good, bro?
Okay, hold on, because I was having some was slowing down as far as the video, but give me a second. Give me a second. Stop screen, and I'll just add it back. Hold on. Here go the second part.
Grown men with big dicks in the women's locker room. And that's why I'm getting kicked out. And I want to make sure the girls know. The fuck? Everybody saw that man in the fucking locker room. No one's saying shit. And I'm fucking done with it. It's fucking stupid. It's dangerous. Me naked in front of a man without my permission. But I ain't the one who gets kicked out the gym, y'all. I'm terminated for not wanting men in the locker room. And that Gold's Gym. Men, grown men with big dicks in the women's locker room. And that's why I'm getting kicked out. And he needs to have his gym membership revoked for that shit. And the woman told you. He assaulted me. The girl told already. We already filed reports. No.
That's fine. I want the video.
You can't get rid of me for this. I'm a woman and I have every right to not want a man in the restroom when I'm naked. There are girls naked in there. Look at them walking in there like it's okay. It's not okay.
I understand.
I'm not calling.
All right, so that's enough. I just wanted to show you the two videos. It's the same person. So basically, to add context to the service, the girl went viral. Basically, she considers herself a trans woman. And the trans woman had a problem with the gay guy, trans guy, whatever you want to call it, being in the locker, in the woman's locker room. So I want to know y'all thoughts on it. Let's start with Miss Lady Dillon. Talk to us.
That's a tough one, y'all, because I don't play them kind of games. I probably would have went off the same way, especially knowing that I'm getting undressed, and there's other naked women in there. Because if you still work, as she say, with a big dick in the locker room, you haven't done your transition. Okay, you need to go on over there with the other big dicks, because over here we got cooches. And I don't know. I probably would have got kicked out as well. I cannot lie. I don't discriminate. I don't hate anybody. I know some of the most beautiful trans women around, but uh, yeah, that's a slippery slope right there.
So, Dylan, let me ask you a question before we go to the next person. If he's not wanted in the women's locker room and he's not wanted in the men's locker room, where he gonna go?
Who said he wasn't wanted in the men's locker room?
To the janitors restroom.
Come on now.
The men,
Come on.
the men.
Come on,
How you
man.
go say you feel
disingenuous,
uncomfortable with him being in there with you, but then you want him to come over here with us? He like us.
Well, y'all got the same body parts.
But see, that's gonna make us. That's gonna make us hella uncomfortable, bro.
Yeah.
I
Well,
know
you
good
know
well
what?
if the women don't want them in here, the
Honestly,
men don't want them in here. Then, come on, Dylan, what you trying to say? We are most of us
honestly,
male song?
what
We got
she said was a great solution, actually. It's just like how we have the family restrooms.
Exactly.
My son, I don't let him go to men's restroom. He's 7 years old. He probably big enough, but I don't play that. You can come over here with mama. But they do have family restrooms for that reason. Go ahead. It's the way of the world right now. Go ahead and give him a transgender restroom.
No, that's the way of the Western world.
Right.
All right,
But go ahead and accommodate and give him a restroom.
All right, Quality, what's your thoughts on this?
Yeah, it's a deep one, y'all, but it's also a good one. And everybody on here know my favorite word: accountability. Okay, so you ask for this. You ask for this by allowing this to be the narrative. You ask for it. You put this out here. You want to be considered what's the word? I want to say the appropriate word. I don't want to be not right here, but you ask to be considered, if you will, normal. But it can't be, because these are the restrictions to it. You were made as this, and now you telling me you want to be this. So it's okay for you to want to do that, but now there are things that are going to come with you doing that, and there's the accountability part. You have to be accountable. You made the choice to be this, so now you have to be accountable for what comes with it, and what comes with it is this. We don't want these type of things. People feel uncomfortable. Women, as a man in the locker room, y'all feel uncomfortable. Men feel uncomfortable with that same man. So now it is the perfect solution, which y'all said, let's make another restaurant. So that's awesome. I agree to that. If that's the way we're going to do it, and if that's the way life is going to be, then that's what it's going to be. But now, of course, that's going to cost more. That's going to, that's got to all now be put into the building of the buildings, and now you got to put all that. So now the construction labor, all that got to be accounted for when you decide to make that decision to say this is okay.
And if I'm a business owner, I'm not paying for that shit.
And there we go. You see how this is going now? You see where this is going? So because you ask for something, because you want something, don't necessarily mean that it's the best thing. And that's just the way it is. I apologize for those who are offended by it, but that's life. That's what the way it is.
All right, so we're gonna go to Ben, what's your thoughts on it, on that situation that you saw happen and how it transpired?
Man,
It's tough, y'all.
it's so it's interesting because I hear so many different narratives just amongst that community, the LGBTQ community, is where you'll have those who support all trans, that they should be treated as fairly, get go where they want to go, go to the, if it's a trans woman deserves to be in a woman's bathroom. That's what they support. But then you'll see somebody like the woman that was speaking a minute ago saying she don't support it. That trans woman has the body parts of a male. And then the question is like, okay, well, since gender is supposed to be on the spectrum, and that trans woman says that they are a woman, and they're in that bathroom, why does that body part matter? If that's the logic that we're running with, so I mean, I try to I try to stay out of it because it sounds like it's not even agreements amongst that community to say what do they actually support. So I did hear a lot of like still kind of putting it off on men, like men passing the laws, but according to the trans woman, that's not a man, it's a woman now. So if men come out and say no, that's a man, that's not a woman, then then people in that community and say you discriminate. You can't say that. That is a woman. That's what they claim that they are. So if they go to a woman's locker room, what's the problem? So hey man, that's all I can say about it, man. I mean,
Hey,
just
this is
it
this
sound
is
like
a
a
good
lot.
one, Rock. This is a good one.
Gotcha. Yeah, gotcha. All right, so we gonna keep calm and fuck with a fat boy and see what Yogi got to say.
I'm not gonna pop.
Man,
I'm not gonna pop my shit. All right, because this is a sensitive subject. Right?
Whoa,
Um,
wait, nah.
nah. Hey man, let me
This
do
in my
me.
mama's house.
Nigga, let me do me. I can pick and choose when I pop my shit. Goddamn it. So, if I'm not mistaken, you said the woman that was making that video, she was transgender. Or that was a woman.
No, she considers herself a trans woman. She's a lesbian woman,
A
but she
lesbian
calls
woman's not a
herself a
trans
trans.
woman. That's a lesbian.
That's a
No,
lesbian.
this is what she calls herself. She's the
So is
one
she a man or a
confused.
woman, nigga?
Listen, she's the confused one, not me. In one minute she says she's a lesbian, and then in another minute she says she's a trans woman. That's not on me, y'all. She
Okay,
said,
I missed that part. Dang, I
yeah,
missed
she
that.
said she in one video she called her herself a lesbian. Then the next in the same sentence she actually said she a trans woman. So, but
Was she talking about the other? So it was
no,
two
no, no,
trans women.
no. Her, she called herself that.
Yeah, she called herself that. I heard him say something about
Yes.
that when he first started the
Mhm.
soliloquy.
Yes.
Um,
So that
what
means
was I
she had the
saying?
same body parts then, right?
Right.
Bro, the confused confuses me. That's all I can say. That's a whole nother.
Look,
I gotta listen to the video
I'm
again.
gonna take it. I'm gonna take it down this road, man. She look like a
Yeah.
man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna say that.
Oh, here we
Yeah,
go.
she look like a man.
Oh,
Yeah, she like a man. That's my opinion, though.
I
Yogi,
agree, yo.
my opinion don't mean shit, but that's Yogi's opinion. That she look like a man. But I mean, I don't know, man. There ain't too much to say about this, man. It's just my biggest thing with this, man, is the fact that because it's a written law, whatever it is now, we have to accept it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's the law. So we gotta let no man. Man, you got some people, bro, that grew up and we wasn't on that type of time. You know what I'm saying? And all because you say this is what it is, me as a able-bodied human with my own fucking mind, I don't gotta accept it. If I'm in a man's restroom, bro, and somebody coming down the other side, like that's uncomfortable, man, for any situation it is. And I came in on the last of it, but somebody was alluding to, all right, if y'all gonna make this a law, I feel like government should pay for these establishments to have restrooms for those type of people, or locker rooms or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a what you got? I'm listening.
I was just, when you were speaking about that, one, he said accountability, but there used to be a club for those of us who are from Houston and used to club. There was a club in Midtown, right by the railroad tracks. I can't remember what it was called, but it actually had unisex bathrooms. And so the first time I went in there, it freaked me out because you enter through a side, and then I see men coming in. I'm like, well, whoa, what's going on? But literally, you go back out the other side. But it was open up for men and women. I think the biggest issue nowadays is one where she was naked in there. I think that's the issue. I didn't have to see a man at a urinal, but unisex bathrooms have been around for a while. I just think it's if the establishment wants to take responsibility, if you have a pervert in there, who says that they're trans and not really trans. You get what I'm saying? I think it's a fine line. But
I
we
want,
definitely didn't grow up on that time, but we've
gotcha.
had unisex bathrooms.
Yeah, and I just want to add to that. It was a locker room. So it wasn't like just a restroom.
Yeah,
It was a full locker room.
Yeah,
That's a big difference. Yes.
Yeah, and
But
then
go
and
ahead.
then and then at the gyms they got showers and shit. So people in that
Yeah, so it was
motherfucker
a
naked.
locker room with showers, restroom, whole section. Anybody been to a gym?
I gotta
So it's
step out
not,
right.
it wasn't just a restroom. Just want to make that clear. But go ahead.
But
I
all due
gotta
respect,
step out right quick. Do y'all think?
we knew that, fool. All due respect, though. Listen, even in the locker room, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I go to the gym. I may utilize their showers. So when I do that, I come appropriate. I have things that I can, like, once I declothe myself from the actual locker, there's a towel that I wrap around myself and all that there. And whomever is in there, I don't, I go do my business. I guess I ain't too much worried about them. And maybe that's the part that makes this different for me, because I'm not worried about anyone else. I'm most of the time, whatever I'm doing, I'm tunnel vision. It's all about me. I damn near don't even see y'all. So that's probably, maybe that's it right there for me right there. But my point that I was making is, once I get there, I have towels, got everything I need. When I go take my shower, I take my underclothing and all that there. I take that with me. So once I get done with the shower, of course, there's a little curtain and everything. Once I get done with the shower, I dry off right there, put my underclothes on, then I may put the towel back around me and then go back to the locker room. So, I mean, there are measurements that you can take if you feel uncomfortable to try to prevent certain things like that from happening or whatever. Now, of course, a woman has more body parts, and of course, a woman is going to feel more unprotected if an issue were to arrive or something of that nature. As a man, like I say, we pretty much, I mean, we'll whip it out in the middle of the street to go use the restroom. It can't be done for a woman. So that is, well, some women, of course.
Hey, it's this is like funny how it's like things come back around in a humorous way because I remember, anytime us straight men, we talk about, yeah, we may not like being a homosexual man. It's like uncomfortable. And I remember the arguments always being, you act like all of them want you. They might not even be looking at you like that. Why you worried about it? And it's like, damn, it's just uncomfortable. And then or if you, even the same if it's a woman, but women doing this to look a certain way, like they're not thinking about you. So it's like, okay, cool, Then it's all, now it's come back full circle. Here you got a lesbian woman saying how she felt uncomfortable with this trans woman in the back in the locker room, and it's more like, well, what makes you think that trans woman is looking at you like that? It's just a funny little thing how things kind of come back around in a way. But I'm just being a little petty. But let me mute myself now.
Look, I'm gonna piggyback on your pettiness though, because it's expected to be something done because it's the woman. But now when it pulls full circle and it doesn't benefit that woman, then all of a sudden now you see, yeah. And that is another petty moment, y'all. We can't hear you, Rock.
All right, so I'm gonna jump in. I know I don't think Pink has spoken. I know King haven't, but I don't want to go first or last all the time. So here's what I got from it, man. First of all, she getting dick at least twice a year, so let's make that clear. But
What?
Yeah.
I didn't catch that. Rewind that shit. I got an old VCR. Push that button, nigga. What?
Yeah, she getting dick twice a year at least. Bro.
Man, what that got to even do with it though?
Because I'm petty at it.
That is a boy, Damon. That is a boy, Damon.
Y'all, come on, man. Y'all
this is petty, huh?
Don't believe these chicks, bro. Ain't no such thing. Listen
thought
to
I
me.
was the petty one. I thought that was my job. Nigga.
Hey,
You can't take my job, nigga. It's my job. I do it well, nigga.
Oh shit.
I could be wrong.
Excuse
Everybody
me.
ain't gonna agree with me, but look here, bro. Ain't no such thing as gay as lesbian. Hey, look, you put them in jail. You put a gay man in jail. You know what I'm talking about, with a woman in a cage with a woman. Just count. Just let the clock tick, okay? Just let the clock tick, okay? You know what I'm saying? Nah, I don't fall for that. But anyway, let's go back to the subject. I'm done with the petty Eddie part. What I saw was somebody who basically was just looking for attention, man. For some strange reason, her bipolarism or something was kicking in or something. She must have missed her medicine or something. I'm being petty still. But for her to have went on a rant like that, dog, there was something wrong with her, right? Now, here's my thoughts about the whole situation with the restroom and all that. I don't agree with it. I don't think that I guess for me, being that that's an adult type of place, I'm really not tripping on it, right? Because here's my thing. Okay, so I live in the gym, right? So I would question a man's manhood if he's so uncomfortable about someone who clearly appears to be gay, when it could be the person who looks straight as eight might be gay too. Like, what's the difference? It's a gym. We're in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like Quality said, man, I got tunnel vision, bro. I'm not worried about, I'm not thinking about you looking at me. I just got through working out, bro. I'm coming in. I'm finna take my ass a shower, bro, and get my ass out of there. What we talking about? You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna go running out of the gym. It's a trans in here. Man, look. Some of the gayest niggas look just as G as us. And so you don't even know it probably. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, Rob.
it ain't that serious to me, bro. Yeah,
He
go
ain't
ahead.
lying, y'all.
Hey,
He
hey,
ain't
look.
lying. Some of
Hey,
them
look,
look just
though.
like us, fellas.
Hey, look, I'm
And
gonna
women.
fire this motherfucker up though with an interesting fun fact.
Yeah.
Planet Fitness got individual showers, so if you close that curtain, you don't see shit.
Yep. 24-hour fitness do too. Yeah, most of the big gyms, they
Most of
got
them
the,
gonna have that. Most of them
yeah,
gonna
most
have
of
the
them don't have
individual shop.
it.
You're
Close
not gonna never
out,
put
like,
no
So,
big shop in there because
so
they
now
do
thinking
understand the
about it.
parameter of privacy.
yeah,
So
you
thinking
know,
about it, would
yeah,
you say
like
she was trying to find the issue to bitch about that day?
That's
she
the
must was turned
woman.
on by a stick.
That's the woman part.
I'm just saying. Because
Yeah,
what you telling me, Golden Gym got motherfucking open showers where you can just see who coming in and out. They can just look at you. What are we talking about? Were
Man,
you trying to find the issue that day,
there
or
be
that
people
was really
walking
an issue?
around. There be people walking around, you know, sometimes from the pool, from the hot tub to the showers, naked to the sauna. Like them old geezers, they don't give a
they
fuck.
don't give a shit.
They
They
don't
be in
give
there
a
in
They
they
gonna let it hang.
speedos.
I took my son. I got a story. I got a story. I took my son to the gym with me, and like sometimes, you know, the reward is like to relax in the sauna and shit. You know, so we go relax in the sauna. My son's first time. He's 16. You know, he's 16 in there. Old geezer dude come in there, barely dressed. And then another dude come in there with a speedo on, and he's like shaking it, and my son is just like losing it. He's like, what's going on? There's balls everywhere. Oh, get out of here, Dad. He was like, Dad, get me out of here. Oh my God. Yeah. They be wide open out there, Yogi. They be wide open, bro.
So I don't see what the big deal is, because like King, right, man, them old cats, they be in there bitch in they speedos. They don't
Yeah.
give a damn.
Yeah, bro.
They don't give a damn. And look, like for example, I don't even come out the shower like that. I wrap my towel get wrapped around me before I even walk out. But that's
I'm
me.
telling you. I take my underclothes with me
Yeah,
to the
me
shower.
too, to the
Yeah,
shower.
once I draw, I'm
Yeah.
already on.
Yeah, but hey, I ain't finna be mad at the next man Like them old guys in the Speedo, boy, they come out the shower raw.
Bucket. They come out there.
They ain't even use the towel at all. They just carrying the towel in their hand.
And look. Think of a straight person. Think of a straight person that's gotta like you kind of get a glimpse. Oh my God. That's how you feel when you see that. It's like, oh man, God.
Oh man.
I ain't mean to do all that. I didn't want to see that. I didn't want to see that. So it's instantaneous. It's almost offensive.
Yeah.
It's offensive as far as my eyes touched.
Yeah.
Nothing else as far as I can't be in there with.
And here's my also. I want to add my thoughts on it. Man, a lot of these chicks like this chick, y'all fought for this shit. Y'all supported this shit. Now you mad?
You asked for it, accountability.
You asked for it.
This is what you asked for.
Oh.
You said you wanted this.
Look, her best friend gay. What the fuck? What the fuck you mad for?
Oh my God.
Oh man, any last thoughts on this shit? She was hot. She was mad at
I don't think Coach Pink spoke yet. I don't think so.
Oh, this is
Ben?
funny. This is funny. It's funny.
We be asked out.
Hey,
What
put the
Ben?
coach in, man.
I ain't hear Ben. What Ben
funny.
said? Okay.
He said Coach Pink ain't spoke. Put the coach in.
Oh my bad.
I'm tagging in, boo. I'm tagging in.
Hey, sometimes you might have to tell her to shut up. Just do.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I tell y'all to shut up. Not you, Coach Pink and Darling.
But shut up right now. Let Coach
Thank
Pink
you,
work.
sweetheart. Thank you. I think that it's the way she could address it. You know, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And it was a way that she could have said it in a different way instead of being so aggressive with it. I do understand that, yes, it would have been throwing me off if I was in that predicament, walking into the bathroom. I mean, in the locker room and seeing what she said, very large. She was really stating how large it was. So I don't understand why, but that had to been a factor of how large it was. But I digress from that. But I do feel that don't be laughing at me. I do feel that in that instance, that since we are in 2025, that should already be in this world, especially if she's already a lesbian. That should be already in the forefront that situations like that is going to occur. It's like a catch-22, the way the situation is, because if you go against it, it's like you being discriminated, but then you are a lesbian, so how can you talk? So it's really difficult to really pinpoint how to handle it besides either look the other way or is it Lady D? Is it Lady D?
Yeah, Lady Di.
Okay. Okay, love. Have a family restroom where you see it's occupied or vacant, and then you go in and you do what you need to do. So no one would feel awkward or whatever, because that right there was ridiculous. And to just really go outlandish for that, what were you gaining out of that? You got kicked out, not the trans thing got kicked out because the trans kept on doing what the trans was doing. So who benefited out of that? It wasn't the lady.
Oh man!
Sometimes you gotta pick your battles, and that wasn't one.
Hey, Keisha
got the family bathroom up in the joints.
Hey, Keisha say, was it real or
That's the question. Exactly.
Exactly. Say Rod. I put in the comments, say man.
Wow.
Because she was really focused on how big it was, right? She kept on saying it was big, so I don't understand why that was a factor of how big it was. Ron say, maybe twice a year she does get that. Twice a year, that birthday and holiday.
Yep.
Birthday and holiday
Twice a year.
So you might be on something twice a year. Yeah. Even though she manly, she got a little feminine side because she knew what it was, and then for her to address how big it was, it caught her attention.
I don't know why I talked.
She was, what, Coach P? I didn't even peep that. She was very descriptive of what she saw. I did not peep that point. Hey,
I've been hurt. I'm like, why she, man?
I
Okay.
don't know why I talk to you niggas.
oh shit.
I don't know why.
She saw
That's what got in
that.
trouble. That's what got in
She
trouble.
saw this. She almost went straight that day.
I was about to say that. You read my mind.
Say man.
It was big.
God damn.
I can't take it, man. I can't take it. Now that's why I told y'all. That's why I said she getting dick at least twice a year, man. She was probably mad she saw that still like, damn, I ain't had nothing 8 months. Shit.
Okay. Birthday and Christmas.
All right, so being said, can a trans woman be a lesbian? Fuck, man.
That's the
Hey,
issue.
it's 2025. Anything is possible.
That's
You
a damn
laughing,
good
nigga.
question,
That's a
though,
great
Ben.
question,
Hey,
nigga.
reality,
You
though.
laughing.
Reality.
That's a
Think
great
about it,
fucking
y'all.
question.
That is a
Yes.
damn good question.
Damn good question.
That's actually the issue.
Hey,
King, we
look.
can't see you, nigga. Get on camera. Fuck.
That
Nah,
actually
it look like he frozen. You might be
Who
frozen,
frozen?
King.
Yeah, King, you frozen, King. Hey, I told y'all in the beginning, I say, hey, sometimes I'm confused by their confusion. You know what I'm saying?
It's interesting, man. It's an interesting little deal right there, man.
Yeah. Like y'all heard about
To each his own, man.
y'all heard about trans men, right? Y'all know what a trans man is? Those are women who say they were born as gay men, but they still like men. And they cut their breasts.
That's the part, y'all. That's the part right there. This shit is confusing. It is extremely confusing. I don't mind whatever it is you got going on. If that, that's your bowl or whatever, you do what you do. But what you asking me to understand and accept is like, God damn, bro. For real?
Pandora's box is open.
Hey, look.
Trans men think that they were born gay men. But they're women, they like girls. I mean, they like men though, but they think that they were born as a gay man.
Hey, nigga, you talking a bunch of tongue twisters right now, nigga.
This is a test that I would not pass. Now I've always passed my test, but this is something I would not pass.
Shit, nigga, my head hurt.
Hey, look, all I know is, nigga, I'm a man that like women. That's it. That's all. I don't give a fuck with nobody else do. Hey, man, to each his own. Do your thing. I'm cool.
Look, what I say? Right here.
I'm a male lesbian. I'm a trans lesbian.
I'm right there with you.
Right there, Coach Finger. Right there.
I'm a trans lesbian. I like girls that like girls.
Oh, shit.
Why you man? Why he supposed to be saying right now? Why
do I fuck with you?
This man? Hey man, we finna go to the next subject. Now, this is the perfect segue, y'all. But it's just the irony though. But the segue is actually a totally different topic. But this is about woman, but the person who it is connected sort of like this. So Wanda Sykes says she hires unqualified women and black women over qualified men.
With you, if when it comes to a position and I look on the paper and they right there, or she might be right here and he's up there, I'm hiring the woman. And that's just how I operate. And I'm be honest with you, if she's a black woman, you got the job. Girl, you got the job. I'm gonna be up front with you. If when it comes to a position.
All right. That is a veteran female comedian. Her name is Wanda Sykes. I don't care to really go about a bio, but basically she was speaking at a Lifetime Woman Empowerment event, and yeah, she dropped some viral bombshells. So I'm interested, and it's a beautiful time to have multiple women on the panel for a subject like this. Uh, but with that being said, I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna mix up the bag a little bit. So I want to start with Coach Pink first. Coach Pink, what are your thoughts on this? You agree or disagree or whatever? What's the case? What's your thoughts on this?
I disagree. And this is why I disagree. I'm all about empowering women, 100%. I am phenomenal woman. Here I am. That's my theme song every day. But at the same time, I believe in the right person for the job. And if you are qualified for the job and you cross all the T's and dot all the I's, then that will be the person for the job, whether that be male or female. I think because if you're going just for female, then you should have a job just saying, hey, I'm only hiring females and should be what it is. Because if you are allowing the jobs for whatever and then you're going to pick the female over the male, that's discrimination, and that's a lawsuit going in for yourself. And then for you to say that out loud, then hey, that you getting ready for a fight. I disagree with how she handled it. Again, I always believe it's not what you say, it's how you say it. I support her idea of it, empowering women and hiring women. But at the same time, for me, from how she said it, it's not just hiring women over men.
Gotcha. Okay, so I want quality to go second. I want quality to go second. What, Yogi? What, Yogi? You don't want me to go?
No, nigga, I want to hear Lady Dylan and take.
Nah, I gotta mix up the bag. I gotta mix up the bag.
You ain't gotta mix up shit.
Yeah, I do. Gone quality. Yogi just talking.
All right, so let's see here. You know, I'm gonna say it's a way to do everything that you're doing, and sometimes you know you don't have to be so honest, you know, or so public with your honesty. You know what I mean? If you're gonna do it, just do it. But why you got to tell everybody that you're doing it? So that was the strange part right there, in my opinion, from her. But the fact that she is doing it, it speaks to a lot. And I don't want to offend any woman on the panel, but it is a common fact that women tend to act off emotions. Men act off of facts.
That's it.
What's factual is this.
Bars.
This particular person is qualified to do this job. I don't give a fuck what you is, who you is, what color you is, whatever. If you can do what I need you to do, I got you, fam. We're going to do this together. But women act off emotions. That's why if it's a woman, then I'm going to pick her no matter what. Well, then what are we doing as far as the job that we're trying to get done? Are we putting our best foot forward to do the best job that we can do? Or are we just bringing our homies in so we can have a good time while we do it?
That's why you quality.
All right, so we're gonna go to
Thank you,
Ben,
Coach Pink.
and then after Ben, Lady D, you gonna go. So be prepared to go after Mr. T. Ben. Ben, what's your thoughts on this?
Yeah, man, I'll be short, man. I agree with what Quality saying. Um, and hey, that's that one person. And you know, I remember, you know, when Barack was running for president, people voted for him just because he was black. You know, so I think we all have kind of biases. It's just, you know, how you move and how people accept how you move. So to a degree, we all, you know, certain things where if you got if you have a company and you can hire some people and you want to hire some black employees, you might want to give black people a job over somebody else. Just being real. That's kind of how things work. So I don't really fault what she's saying in that sense. I get what her point she's making. She's looking out for black women. But if she stop puts mine in a position and they don't perform the proper way, she can't do them but blame herself. So that's really what it boils down to.
Yeah,
And that
got
go fair all across the board. We got a lot of us have our transgressions against Barack Obama, even though a lot of us voted for him because he was black. So we make that bed, we gotta lay in it. So same across the board.
But
got
then here go the kicker to it, Ben. Just a quick point, Rock.
Yeah.
Will she hold accountability? See, the factual part is a man will recognize that, hey, I shouldn't have did that. That woman will then find other excuses to say that's why it didn't work. And there's the little line right there. And not all women, let's be frank, not all women.
The immature
Yeah.
ones.
There you are. And the immature, some immature men that will do it from the other side too. So let's be frank. We don't want to be saying that we putting anybody in any category.
Correct.
All right, Miss Lady D, I'm anxious to hear your perspective. We definitely got a good perspective from Coach Pink, and Ben and Quality. What's your perspective on it, Lady D?
And I'm twofold. I agree with everything that they're saying. Definitely, it's a slippery slope for me because I'm currently hiring for a role, and so what I'm looking for is someone that's going to make my job easier, not harder. So I'm definitely looking for a qualified candidate. But if I step away from myself and I step into the role of I have actually in a position of elevation, and as he said, if I'm looking for black women, whatever it is. If I'm in that position, why not leverage it? Why not let it fit my agenda? Here's why I say that. Everybody else does it. Everybody else does it. Every other race does it. Everybody else looks out for their own. I disagree with her telling people that she's doing it because it ain't nobody's business. But we see it all the time. White men take care of white men every day. White women take care of whites all day long, every day. Um, I hate that when we do it, we have to verbalize it because it ain't nobody's business. They'll see it. They'll see it. But I mean, it's the reason why they are so afraid of DEI and everything else, because they claim that, hey, we got hired because we were black and we weren't unqualified. But in the reality, the vast majority of America got hired and don't know what they're doing. Be frank, they're going to train you for the job anyways. I don't care if you went and got your master's degree. They're going to train you for whatever position they're going to put you in. So, hey, if you're at the top of the food chain and you want to decide who you want to hire based off of your beliefs, I would say do it, but don't go around telling people why you did it. Because as Coach Pink said, you're setting yourself up for a discrimination lawsuit. But no, the other side doesn't get discrimination lawsuits. Nobody's complaining when they hire that underqualified white man over overqualified black woman. Nobody speaks about that. We see it, it's happening, but what can we do about it?
No,
You're right.
Hold
You're
on,
right.
hit the
And
button, Rock. Hit the button.
When you said
Shit,
that,
she
is
cooked
because
right there,
the
man.
black
I'm
people
sorry, Coach Pink.
put their foot in their mouth, because the white people, they don't talk about it. That's the problem with the black people. We always want to be heard the wrong way instead of just doing business. Because when we get up there high,
That's why I
we
don't
got to
believe her.
go ahead and let everybody know where we are.
That's
But if
why I
we
don't
just did
believe her.
we just
Man, this
we
nigga
just did it quietly, then everything would be okay. And
I'd
no one
rather
would
people
have something to say about it.
right,
What
just
y'all
speculate
cooking right now?
what I did. I'm not gonna tell you that's what I did. You can think it,
Exactly.
but I'm not gonna tell
Hold on,
you.
Quality. Let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook.
Exactly. If you don't tell me, if you don't talk about it, then no one has anything to say and can go back around and say, hey, oh, you did this, I could file something against you, because that's what the white people do. But you speaking out loud in front of everybody, everybody's going to have something to say. So then when you get sued or this person says this about you, then look what happens.
Well, we just don't have the complexion for the protection, honestly.
That need to be
They
on the shirt. That need to be on the shirt.
hand all the time, but there's no consequence when they speak their hand. Um,
Yes.
they're the majority, you know.
Yes.
That's why I don't
I
believe. I don't
don't
believe her.
agree with that. Now,
I
y'all
don't
taking
believe
it
her
We
too
at
know
all.
far.
about the majority. I'm just saying, you know.
You was cooking, but then you start going down the other road. I don't know about that. But
I'm
go
People get
ahead.
just,
away
I'm
with
just
it all
like,
the time. They get away with it, you
Yes,
know.
they do. Yes, they
Rock,
do.
I can't lie. When they saying that part right there, where they do it all the time, that's facts.
I didn't say that
I
part.
know you didn't say that. I'm not saying you did. I'm just saying
yeah.
that part of their conversation was spot on. Spot on. They do it all the time to us. So for you to do it, it's not a problem. The only problem that it was that your silly ass went out there and said something to everybody else that you was fucking doing it. Shut your goddamn mouth and do what you
Talk
do.
too much. Yes.
God
Talk
damn
too
it.
much.
God damn, we as black
That's
people
that nigga
always
shit.
feel like we got to tell somebody something.
Yes.
Everybody
You're
ain't
right.
supposed to know every motherfucking goddamn thing.
And that's the
Excuse my
problem.
French, y'all. I got
yeah,
a
I
little
agree with
Okay,
passionate on
so
y'all.
that
we
one.
got
I
to
agree with
Hey,
y'all.
I want.
hold on. We got to we got two more people, three
Oh,
actually
okay, my
tonight.
bad.
So
My bad.
we
My
got to
bad.
kind of balance it out, y'all. It's 7 on the panel tonight. So, okay, so we're gonna let King cook. So, King, what's your thoughts?
I don't believe her. I think she's lying. I don't believe her at all. I think Wanda Sykes is lying. I think she's just putting on a ruse. I don't believe her. She talking about she picked black women. That's her first choice. That she fucking lying. That ain't who she picked in her bedroom. I'm pulling the Umar Johnson. That ain't who she picked in her bedroom. She didn't pick a black woman to be in her bed.
Guess who stepped in the room? Yes.
Why she lying? Why she gotta lie? Because y'all said it for yourself. Why we gotta talk it out loud? She gotta talk it out loud because she got a propaganda angle.
Wow.
I don't
You fucked me
believe
up on
her.
that one.
I
You
don't
fucked me
believe
up
her.
on that one.
Hey, after that take, I ain't got nothing to say about it. I ain't gonna lie. Don't even go to me. I'm cool because that nigga said it. And then look.
He put the icing on the cake,
What
y'all.
setting?
Did he?
What setting was she in when she said this?
A
Was it like
bunch of white people. It was at a Lifetime Woman Empowerment Gala.
so she's saying that shit to make her black look superior. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I hire my people and only women. Man, shut the fuck
Let
up.
me
Get
tell
the
you
fuck.
why she said it.
Hey, I
Let me
see an
tell you
ugly
why
ass
she
white
said it.
girl on the pictures with you though. You
Let
know
me
what I'm
tell you
saying?
why she said it. Let me tell you why she said it. And where she said, you right. Stand in front of women. Why she said it? Because the holidays is coming up. Christmas is coming up. She got to butter that check. That check is coming because the Democratic Party need her to talk like that. That check is coming, baby. It's Christmas time. She got to get gifts, baby. She went to get that check.
Damn, that nigga dropped a bomb.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on,
Rock.
man.
Hit the button again, Rock.
Come
Hit the
on, man.
goddamn button
Damn.
again. Shit.
Push the
I don't know.
goddamn button,
Drop
bro.
one on that one.
She
I don't
get
think the
that check.
narrative works. Her narrative doesn't work for the Democratic Party. It works more so for the Republican Party to prove the DEI exists, which is their whole platform right now. I don't think it was for the Democratic Party.
It worked for the Democratic Party in the sense that she's saying, "I'm gonna go ahead and do DEI. Fuck you, Trump."
I can see that. I can
Yeah,
see that.
yeah,
And she
It
don't
won't.
yeah.
practice it in her household, but she gonna
It
tell
doesn't
us
work.
she gonna pick it on the job. She gonna pick the black woman. She gonna do it anyways. She's saying it. She's saying DEI. She gonna keep the DEI. Fuck you, Trump. I'm doing
Yeah,
DEI anyways.
I got you. I got you. It definitely falls in line with the propaganda
But
that's going on
Well,
right
she's
now.
showing the example too. Who get the DEI? Who get the special privileges? The white
Yeah.
woman. That's who in her household.
Yeah, because she's definitely
He
tricking
big
on
on
them.
that one. You see that,
He
Lady
tricking on
D,
her
huh? He
nigga.
big on that girl in that house.
Mm.
Hey, nigga, we can't unsee the pictures, nigga.
Hey, and you could
You
date
can't
and marry
unsee
who you
it,
want. You
dog.
can love who you want. You can love who you want. But Umar Johnson exposed the window and said you could see the proof is in the footage. Hey, you didn't. Your number one pick wasn't a black woman. Your
Gotcha.
number one
But
pick
he
wasn't a
had a
black
baby
woman.
from
But
a black woman. So can't nobody trust what he say?
Hmm.
Huh?
you say what?
He just had a
What?
baby from a non-black woman. Can I really trust what he say?
Nope.
Nah,
Who
he done proved
he
himself
proved himself on
untrustworthy.
that though.
Yeah,
He
he
done
done
proved,
proved himself untrustworthy. So yeah,
yeah.
on that, nah, you're right. Nah, I can't trust him no more because I can trust that I can't trust your ass. You know
Bingo.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
I trust
So
that you full of shit, bruh.
yeah, now it doesn't take away
It
from
don't take what
his
yeah.
level of a He's still that guy. Like, I mean, I learned a lot from him. You know what I'm saying? But again, sometimes even heroes fall, even heroes fail us sometimes. But you're absolutely right. Now I can't trust him
Fuck,
now because I
fuck
still
that
ain't
nigga,
seen that goddamn school. But
man. Fuck that nigga.
yeah.
For
But
all of y'all, I agree with
this
y'all.
my
Are right. We do talk too much. We do need to keep
yeah,
what we doing. If we're gonna do some
gotcha.
nepotism, do some
Yeah,
nepotism. I am. I definitely am. I hope.
yeah.
I
You
So
hope I
here
make
goddamn
it as
right.
far as I can doing it.
King, you
Yeah.
talking too much now. Shh.
So here my thoughts on it. I pretty much agree with I pretty much agree with everything y'all said. I just want to add to it. Like King just said, I support nepotism. Shit, what the fuck you think I work my ass off for? It's to make sure that my kids ain't gotta go through the shit I went through. But I gotta say this. That's also why I also am gonna make sure that my kids are held accountable to the standards at which I set. You see what I'm saying? Because if my grandpa couldn't make excuses for what they went through, I couldn't make excuses for what I may have endured living in this society. I'm not gonna allow my kids having the blessings of reaping the rewards of my hard work make them turn into people who don't, you know what I'm saying, respect the hard work that it took for them to live and have the opportunities that they have or will have as well. You know what I'm saying? So I also agree. The biggest thing is the problem was, even though I agree with King, I don't think she's genuine at all. And if anybody has followed her and seen how she moves in the political realm, she's fake as shit. You know what I'm saying? She actually lives a conservative life, but she screams and promotes liberalism. You know what I'm saying? So she definitely is good at cosplaying. Another thing I want to add to it, I want to make sure we do this, y'all. Nah, I can't say y'all. Let's stop making the white man our gauge. Let the gauge be us because we are great. We've proven that even when the playing field isn't even and we compete, we come out on top. We come out superior. You see what I'm saying? So let's start making sure the gauge is gauged off us, each other, not the white man all the goddamn time. Fuck them. That shouldn't always be the gauge to our failure. We'll blame them for our failure, but then we use them to determine how successful and how good we are. No. And I think we be sometimes we can be backwards on opposite ends of the spectrum, and it's like if we can't do that, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's again. I say we tend to be like the toxic woman in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? If the relationship is succeeding, she the reason, and if it's failing, he the reason. If the kid is succeed, yeah, mama did that. If the kid is failing, your goddamn fault. Like, so let's keep that in mind. That's all I'm saying. I agree with all y'all said, but let's just keep that in mind. That's all I'm saying.
That's a great point, Rock. That's a great
Yeah.
point. I ain't gonna lie. Spot on.
All right. All right. Any last thoughts before we go? Because this is a free country. And my mama's house is a free country.
I just want to thank my girls for showing up for me tonight. My CEO, Robert Hockley. I had Angie V up in this thing. Let me see if I can go down the list. I got my girl Tasha J, Keisha Dean, Addie Patty. My girl Quincy's up in here, Jazzy J. We in here thick, y'all. I appreciate my
Ah,
for showing up and showing out. My sister Ashley popped up in here. We in the chat and we just really enjoying the show. So I really appreciate
Hey man,
there
y'all
you
hit
go,
that
Rock.
like, y'all hit that like and subscribe. Run them numbers up, please. Run them numbers up.
Welcome.
Hey,
Welcome.
there's one thing I do want to say.
Yeah.
Uh, one little point, man, about we talked about this before too, about how we and you was talking about it, so we could just go ahead, just do it. Because I think when we brand in this day and age, when we brand our businesses as black-owned business, for some odd reason, something triggers in our minds to be overly critical. To it almost diminishes the product. To me, it's like if you own a business, own your business. If you have a storefront, if you want to make people, if you want people to know it's black owned, the music that you got on, we can relate to it. The pictures on the wall, the old Sugar Shack picture, put that on the wall. Okay, a black person probably own this. You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying black on, black on, black on, when you do that, I think it diminishes the point we try to make. Just like you can go to any of these. Anybody ever been to South Wales in Houston, a burger spot?
What's it
I
called
don't think
again?
so.
It's called South Wales.
I think I heard of it.
So South Wales, man, they got good burgers. But when you walk they burger shop, you see pictures of their families on the walls. Like you see little kids from the 50s next to the old car. You know what I'm saying? You see them with their grandpa, the grandparents. You know it's like family owned, but you know them folks is white. You just know it. It don't say white on though. Or if you go somewhere over to Chinatown, you walk inside, you're gonna see the dragons on the walls. You're gonna see the people working there. You're gonna hear the music. You're gonna know who owns it. But with us, it got to show black owned. It's like we don't have to do that.
We shouldn't have to do that.
We shouldn't have.
So basically, what you
But I'm
saying
going.
is,
When I see it say black on, I'm going.
Like,
That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, as we should. What I'm saying is that when we do that, what tends to happen is that we get overly critical of the product. All of a sudden, the customer service got to be on point. Before you even walk inside, you got to make sure it's known. They better not do this. But it's just go in there and do your thing and leave. Just
because
support it.
the
so
Well, I
meaning
do
of
want
it
to
is
give a little
this.
pushback.
Hold on,
so
King. The meaning of it is this: when you walk in Walmart, you don't have those same expectations. When you walk in Target, K. Rogers, all these places, you don't have those same expectations. If the service sucks, you will still walk your butt in there and go get what you need to get, considering the closeness of it to your being your home or wherever you're at. So when you walk in that black establishment, it should be the same thing. It may not be perfect. But if you're going to support it, like Lady D say, then I agree. I'm going to support it anyway, despite what the service is, despite what everything is said. And another quick point, and I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna let you go, King. I hate this when black people do this. You walk in an establishment, and because it's black owned, now you want to try to negotiate the price. When you get to my damn Walmart, do you negotiate prices?
Now, quality, I want to add this in here because I heard you talk about my goddamn Target. Look
hey,
here. Wait, hold
but
on. Well, no, yeah, you too. Yeah, I'm gonna be talking about you too, yo, because you
you
Walmart ass.
bougie nigga.
I was gonna say.
So hold on, King, before you say it. I go to Target because I have standards, and Walmart don't satisfy my standards. Go ahead, King.
Hey, you
What the
niggas are
fuck?
killing me. You niggas are killing me with this Target. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, I go to
I
Target.
go to
It's not
Target. I go
Target.
to-
Only
I go
niggas say Target. It's Target.
Nigga, the building says Target. The fuck?
I go to Target. Yeah, I definitely go to Target.
Go ahead, King.
I mean, damn, I lost what I was gonna say. Y'all got me joking. Y'all lost me. I lost my train of thought on this.
Take your time. Take your
Dang.
time. Take your time.